Ayan.
Exciting. It's Sunday. It's August 11. Sunday.
Happy Sunday!
Yes. Tomorrow is work week again. Are you ready for work week?
Well, parang feeling mo you're not ready, but it has to be
Yeah.
done because inflation is real.
You're not ready, but work is so ready for you and the
Yes,
bills.
yes, the bills and all of these things that we have to prepare for in life.
Yes, and our needs, our wants. Don't forget the wants.
Yes.
Hello, Mommy Mika Maika. Salamat. Thanks for watching us again. Start na pala, nasa mall pa ako. That's cute. Yes, we're early. We're early na, 7 p.m. So we
Yes.
can accommodate more mommies. Hello, Mommy Eunice and Mommy Dang. Good evening and thank you for joining. Watching from Bohol. Love Bohol.
I love Bohol to Panglao.
Yes, yes. It's been a while actually since we last visited Bohol, but if there's chance, Mommy Eunice, actually nag-uusap kami ni Mommy Eunice
Yeah.
offline eh. Yeah, but I
Oo.
said if ever I get to visit Bohol again, I'll make sure to meet up with her.
Yes, you should. Speaking of meet up,
Yes.
ayan, sige. Shall we start? We
Yes,
have
yes, of course.
60,000 viewers.
Yay! Hi, mommies.
Hello, mommies.
Yep.
So I have a special guest tonight. So excuse me if somebody's noisy in the background. I have a special guest. I have you mommies will get me. It's a typical mom thing when you don't have a yaya. Um,
Yeah.
you have to sit with the kids because they're clingy. Yun.
Mm-hmm.
So my
Mm-hmm.
boys are here being clingy. That's why. So excuse the noise if there's any. I hope there's none.
Wala naman. Zoom does a great job of
I love you,
covering.
Zoom. Baka naman, Zoom.
Yes, yes. Parang ang fresh naman ng mga mommies today. Thank you, Mommy Irene. You know,
Thank you,
sometimes
mommy.
well, we have to freshen up.
Yes.
And it's really nice to put on makeup, pag especially pag walang tulog, ganyan, kailangan paganda.
Oo. Oo. What's your what do you call that? What's your tamad hack for beauty?
Oh, that's a good one. You know, my
Yeah.
tamad hack is getting my eyelashes done.
Oh my God, you're so aligned.
So, kasi when I get my lashes done, mas ano eh, yung eyes, 'di ba? So, kahit wala na akong makeup, go for the day.
Yes.
Make eyelashes, sunscreen, lipstick, 'yun.
Yes, I do that too. Nung nagpunta ako sa inyo, well, pero wala akong lashes nun, pero naka-sunscreen ako kasi sometimes you're really just very lazy to do something, di ba?
Mhm.
Hello,
Yep.
Karen!
Hi, Karen! Wow. Okay, so hindi ko makita kung anong flag.
Ako din.
Watching all the way
Is it
from.
Hong Kong?
Is it? Yeah.
Is it the flag of Hong Kong?
Hey, Karen. Thanks for joining us today.
All the way from Hong
Thank
Kong. Thank you for the
you.
support
Yeah.
always.
And yeah, and speaking of Karen, she actually promoted our current Nipnook campaign, which is Nipnook Made Me Do It.
Yes.
So she also has a group, the Pumping Mamas PH, tama ba?
Mhm.
Shucks. But
Yes.
yes, so that's her group, and they conduct Breast Pump Academy. I think that's every week, no? So
Yes.
if you guys wanna learn more, also, it's just nice to have information about these things, right? So feel free to join their group as well.
Yeah, and it's a legit academy. So,
Mm-hmm.
yung mga experts talagang ini-invite. So if you can find time to join, please do. I was supposed to join yesterday. Actually, I signed up and everything. But mom, life happened, and this noisy child
Mm-hmm.
beside me ate up my time.
Yeah,
Ayan.
yeah.
So for
Yeah,
those
and
of you,
they
go, Freddy.
had a lactation consultant, I believe, no?
Okay.
So it's good. It's really good to have, that added information for your journeys as mothers. So whatever you can, um, as far as learning about things, knowledge is power. We always say that, but go for it.
Yes, that's true.
Mm-mm. Yeah. So speaking of groups, Franny, what's new with Wearable Breast Pumps PH?
Well, we still have a couple of people added. Nothing quite new, but what I'm very happy, at least recently, to share is that we had a partnership. Well, actually, it's Nipnok and Wearable Pumps PH. We had a partnership with Edamama. So we joined their quest to find the best pumps there is
Mm-hmm.
in whatever category. So that was fun because I saw like there
Right.
were a couple of kasi ako I stopped at Imani. Like in my experience, like 'di ba nag-stop na. So there are a lot of new
Mm-hmm.
pumps coming in that I've
Mm-hmm.
never tried at all. Maybe if I was
Right.
breastfeeding, I would have tried it, but I wasn't anymore. So my standard has always been Imani, and maybe forever, I don't know. Pero
Yeah.
yon, it's just very interesting to see, a lot of mommies participating and sharing their experiences with these other pumps.
Right.
What about you,
Right.
Fernepno?
And I also wanted to mention, Frenia, we're not sponsored by any of those brands, right? So, and especially Nipnok, our breast pump reviews. Yes, like what I said previously, 90% of them I buy personally so we
Mhm.
can test it out. Diba? We're very agnostic to brands, if that's how you would say it, na parang I care more about the moms and their investments rather than the brands.
Yes, and you will
Um,
see that too sa mga brands, 'di ba? Like
right.
when they really work hard at providing what mommies really need, doon ako
Mm-hmm.
napapabilib sa mga pump providers, pump sellers.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That it's not really just about business. Of course, at the end of the day, business is business, right? But then there is
Mm-hmm.
also this culture of care. So that's what
Right.
I love also about Nipnok because you put in so much effort and care in
Mm-hmm.
everything that you review.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'm so proud of that. And I think that's also the reason why moms, when they ask me, they know that it's not bias, right? Because ayun, honest lang tayo. And of course, I'm
Based
more
from
about.
actual experience.
Yeah, based from actual experience. And of course, I know that we also have improvements. And in that campaign that I launched, I actually said like, if mali din yung review namin, 'di ba? Let us know. Or if it didn't
Yeah.
work out for you, feel free to message me, let me know so that we can do something about it. I don't know, maybe get another tester for it. But
Mm-hmm.
majority, like I haven't seen like ano naman complaints naman about about their
Yeah.
purchases. So very happy about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's for Nipnok, and also something exciting for tonight. And you mentioned earlier that we partnered with Edamama, so we are giving away the Blossom Buds nursing bundle, which is worth
Yeah.
2,500, and it's like three bras, nursing bras. So exciting. So later, stay tuned on how you can win it. We'll also talk about Edamama if you're new to that platform, but we'll also share our experiences and whatnot. Yeah, so anything from the groups, for anything else? I think that's it,
Yeah,
right?
just that I think we were invited, not I think, sorry, but we were invited to join the Pampalooza event last
I know.
Saturday, and it was just, it was so
Yes.
chill. And I
Mm-hmm.
heard from the mommies who benefited, no, super mura. Super mura ng mga pumps na nakuha nila. They had a chance to trade in their old pumps and then, try pumps that they may be interested to buy. And then right after there was a really nice, relaxed get
Mm-hmm.
together. And of course this is led by Mame Lifestyle, which
Mm-hmm.
is one of our biggest supporters and one of the leading suppliers of breast pumps in the Philippines. Yun, so I had
Yes.
fun. I met a lot of moms. Even if konti lang yung time really to mingle. It was good. Personally, I'm not really I'm a very introverted person. So like when I get the chance to go out, medyo actually parang ambivert ako kasi parang ambivert kasi parang on most days I'm very introverted, but like when I'm out there, like I enjoy
Yeah.
meeting new moms and hearing experiences. So we didn't have much time to really sit down with each of the moms and get to know them. I wish I had more time. Maybe
Yeah.
in the mama what do you call this, family fair happening next week, no? Maybe we can
Yeah.
do that. But there, that's
Yeah.
that's what's new for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was there too.
Of course you were. We're
Uh,
always together.
yes, but mommies, if you went to Pampalooza event, i-share niyo yung mga purchases niyo din, let us know. Mommy
Oh, that's
Maringal
good.
mentioned super mura ng pumps. I got my I1 Plus for 10K lang. Okay, yeah,
Ang mura.
yeah, so the discounts were huge. It was a success. And I heard that naubos nga rin yung mga loot bags for those who came in earlier. So, yes, congrats to Karen and her team for such an amazing job. Parang naubos na yata yung mga stocks, no? But yeah, actually nakakainis kasi I bought something from Lazada 2 days before ni-release yung warehouse sale. So nasad ako kasi
Oo.
I bought
In full
a
price.
breast pump. Yes, yes, a hospital grade one that
Mm-mm.
I'm giving away in wearable breast pumps PH, like
Yeah,
what we agreed upon. Yes.
we'll talk
Uh,
about it. But I hope you guys are
uh,
excited.
Yeah, team
Ayun.
online nung Pampalooza, bought Mami Hash. Yeah, marami din actually nag-online lang purchase. So,
Yes,
so yeah. Mm-hmm.
that's right.
Actually, natawa lang ako kasi 'di ba, I was also there, pero parang naubos din agad yung social battery ko. So, like I disappeared. Hindi naman I disappeared, pero like after 2 hours, okay. And I also live in Pampanga, so
Yes, you had to go home. Traffic is bad.
I had to luwas.
Yes. As the probinsyana that we are.
Yes, as the
Yun.
promdies that we are, yeah.
Yes. I would
Yep.
have too, but I because I was attending an event later on that day. So, ayun, medyo nag-me time kami. Yung husband and there. Yun, tinuloy na namin. And then kinabukasan na kami because we're old, we're
Yeah.
aging, and it's very hard to really keep up after maybe 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Medyo antok-antok na tayo, diba? Ayun. Okay, so that's the latest for us in terms of
Mm-hmm.
the events that we joined. Again,
Right.
in next week, we're gonna be at
Mm-hmm.
the Edamama Fair at Mega Mall. So, mommies, if you're gonna be there,
Mm-hmm.
we may not be able to recognize you by face. If you recognize us, feel free to approach us. We're
Right.
very accommodating people. RBF lang. Well, disclaimer na RBF lang ako tayo personally. We're very loving people and we love meeting moms, no? So, ayun.
Yeah, so that's true. And I also want to emphasize that because I think my RBF is worse than Marie's. So, um, friendly naman kami, but but minsan the face says
Born this way,
otherwise.
mommies.
Born this way. But I said nga that we will do better, 'di ba?
Yes,
Like,
we will
we'll
do
still
better.
smile. So medyo medyo ano pa, medyo creepy pa yung mga smile natin. Pagpasensyahan niyo na. But we're trying. Yes. Okay. So also for Aniha, I also just wanted to say that Nipnok has and Me Time that we have new platforms. We have YouTube now, yay, and Spotify. Super exciting. So I promised this like a couple of months ago because there are some moms nga are asking if we can branch out to Spotify and YouTube kasi sometimes you just want to watch in those platforms, which I get naman. So and
Watch
also
or
when you want to
listen, yeah.
or listen, yes, or multitask, ganyan, or when you're in the car, driving, commuting, whatever, doing something else, then It's really, I know it's more convenient for them. So I get it. And yay, we already have the Spotify and our YouTube accounts. So if you please, if you can, I already post that in our stories. So please, like, share, and subscribe. I'll
Follow,
practice, hindi pa
subscribe.
ako sanay.
Ano yan, click on the notification bell.
Yes, click on the notification bell. We'll practice, but we're not there yet. Pero
Yes.
first things first, we already have the account. So yay!
Yes. My son is actually following Spotify already. He showed me earlier. So, what's this? What's this?
Yay! Yay! So yeah, so mommies, please, if you can, if you have those platforms, let us know and follow us there too. So yeah, and then for September, we have so many exciting things coming. But
Oh,
for
yes.
September also, we're gonna launch Nipnok Mom, or MOM, which is Mom of the Moment. And we'll get some questions from you or some stories, and then we'll read them on our every second episode of the month. So yun. And of course, if ever you're selected, then we have some exciting prizes as well. So something to look forward to. And next episode na natin, exciting, but of course we can't say anything yet. But
Yes.
yeah,
But we're
exciting
planning around
times.
it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We are
ichika niya
planning
na may
around it.
something new next
Mm-hmm.
episode and something new in September. Thank
Right.
you, Mommy
Yes.
Nika.
Yes. Mommy Marie says, yes. Yay, thank you, Jesus, for new platforms.
I have to
Yay,
agree.
thank you.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I have to agree really because it really takes a lot of time and effort um from both of us to be doing this, and we're doing this because we're very very passionate about what we're talking about. We're passionate about helping moms, and so really it's really a conscious effort for us to exert this much time. And so the Lord has provided us with time to spend. So yes,
Mhm.
thank you. Haba ng intro ko, but yes, thank you.
Yes, yes. So this is not the only thing that we do. But we have other things in the background going on for us. Work, family, and of course, as moms. Alam niyo naman yun. But we really find joy and happiness in doing all of these things, and especially when you help out other moms, right? So yeah, we're really happy. Yeah, thank you. Salamat sa mga nag-subscribe na. All right, that's amazing. And for today, and since it's Breastfeeding Awareness Month, we are gonna talk about some common breastfeeding challenges. And disclaimer din pala that, we're just gonna go through some of them. Siguro mga ano lang, just summary and some quick points, right? Because we have episodes 1 and 2 actually dedicated really for breastfeeding. So in there, we talked about, how we started breastfeeding, the milk supply, and um, problems like clogged ducts. We also talked about there, and then breastfeeding aversion. If you're also interested about Magic 8, that's when we also discussed Magic 8, which is increasing your milk supply really. So that's for episode 1 and 2. And now you can easily go to that episode if you watch in YouTube or also in Spotify. So,
Yun. I love it. I love the plug. But yes, you can go back to that. So today what we're gonna talk about are really things that we weren't able to touch previously. So just some additional information
mhm,
that we gathered to answer that request about breastfeeding.
right.
And of course it's breastfeeding month. So it's just right for us to talk about it.
Right. Okay. So what are the common, breastfeeding challenges? Actually, what we've gathered really is like 6 common ones, right? So number one, issues with lactation and latching. Second being concerns about infant nutrition or weight ng baby, right? The third one is mother's concern about if you need to take medications while breastfeeding. The fourth one is if you have like an unsupportive work policy, or maybe, lack of parental leave, or what do you call that? Yung breastfeeding rooms, lactation rooms, And then the second or the fifth rather would be unsupportive or cultural norms na parang hindi talaga nagsusupport in terms of the family system, right? And lastly, also unsupportive hospital practices and policies. So I know that those seem like ano ba to, medyo heavy, right? But
Mhm.
we're gonna simplify things just so it's easier for all of our moms also here who are watching with us. So also like as a very interesting fact that we read sa CDC, mommies, did you know that 60% of mothers do not breastfeed for as long as they intend to? So, ibig sabihin, 60% of mothers do not reach their breastfeeding duration goal. Or kung kunwari, if I want to breastfeed until 2 years old si baby, 'di ba? May mga ganyan tayong timelines eh. Or at least
Yes.
exclusive for the first 6 months. I'm not gonna do anything else but just breastfeed. So imagine like 60% of moms do not breastfeed for as long as they intend to. And this is because of the challenges that we talked about earlier. So number one would be issues with lactation and latching. So Franny, what are your thoughts around that?
No, that's true because when I was starting my breastfeeding journey, it was so hard really to get information, the right kind of information. So for example, etong actually hindi wag na tayo dun sa first part ng breastfeeding journey ko. In my most recent breastfeeding journey, which is like five years ago, my son, I just found out that my son didn't know how to latch. So I'm not sure if it's because of his condition, but it was so hard for me to go through that phase kasi parang ang painful ng paglalatch niya, alam mo yun, I really wanted to give up even if my goal was to breastfeed him up until he was 3, ganyan. I really, really wanted to give up because I didn't know na meron pala mga ganong kids. So there are a certain percentage of kids that no matter how often you try to feed them, they really wouldn't know how to latch. And so you really have to manipulate, feeding in such a way na matututo siyang ganito pala yung tamang latching, no? Kasi sa kanilang instinct lang naman nila is that, they need to reach for the nipple and then suck milk and then that's it, no? But like the proper way
Mm-hmm.
of putting it, there is a certain way, there is a certain position na hindi siya dapat painful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it could be uncomfortable for the first few weeks or for the first few days, but it shouldn't be, painful to the point of tears. Kasi ganun yung pinagdaanan ko. Like talaga umiiyak ako yung first few days. And then
Mm-hmm.
also, of course, there's frustration on my end. But then that's because also there's really lack of knowledge and lack of support. And this is something that I really wish for in the Philippines, no? Na meron talagang accessible lactation consultant because
Yeah.
as you all know, Philippines as a country, we're not first world. So mas majority ng mga population natin, especially women, are coming from the group where information isn't readily available for them. And then of course,
Right.
when we talk about knowledge when it comes to breastfeeding, it just gets passed from the matatanda, from the lolas, from the
Mm-hmm.
ancestors going down. And so marami na diyan na parang hindi naman totoo, myths, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not medically backed, I don't know, practices, ganyan na, di ba sa kanila parang, ay, it's painful, pero sige lang, ano mo lang,
Mm-mm.
force yourself to do it. And so that's why a lot of moms give up even if gusto nila talagang mag-last ng mas matagal sa breastfeeding journey nila. So there's lack of knowledge, and then of course lack of support, also from the people around you. So, and when we talk about lack of support, we're gonna break that down later on because there's a bigger issue behind that, but support in a sense
Mhm.
that um maybe workplace support, family support. Not everybody is in agreement with you breastfeeding your child, or that they're not really believers of breastfeeding kasi feeling nila kapag breastfed yung baby, walang masyadong nutrition compared to formula,
Mhm.
ganyan. So, and then
Right.
also that kind of ties up to lack of knowledge, no, sa mga nakakatanda natin or sa people around
Mm-hmm.
us. Minsan ano husbands or even our own mothers, they don't really know that much about um
Right.
uh breastfeeding, that is natural kind of breastfeeding. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. So I think that's really primarily the reason why a lot of moms give up. Kasi nga, hindi nila alam eh, right? Where to
Yes.
start, how to do it.
Or
So
that if it's
right.
painful, they just give up, 'di ba?
Yeah, if it's painful, but if they're siguro informed na it can be painful and really difficult, then they probably would have really thrived or talagang sinustain nila. Right.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, so that's one of the issues. And the second one is the concerns about infant nutrition and weight. So dito papasok yung, for example, yung sinabi ng mga family or I don't know, maybe doctor, 'di ba, sinabi na ay super liit ng baby mo, right? So let's supplement with formula or something. 'Di ba? So, of course, when it's recommended by your OB or with the pedia, and that's the reason why we encourage talaga going to your visits with the doctor, your checkup, right? And even before the baby is out, even before you give birth, mommies, like it's really important to do prenatal checkup, and this is like the preparation before giving birth. Kasi if you are like taking your vitamins, if you're getting checked by your doctors monthly, then you should be able to avoid, issues with weight. Let's say, kasi namomonitor mo yung kung gaano nakabigat si baby. So when the baby's out, you're not really surprised na ganito yung weight niya. And also for you, also for the mom, the reason why it's so important to do prenatal is because you have to keep yourself healthy as well. Because it's not only you anymore, it's you and the baby. So even before magka-issue pa sa weight ng baby, you have to take care of yourself. So if you're here, you're pregnant, you're listening, I hope that you really take care of yourself, because how you take care of yourself during pregnancy is really, I think, the biggest factor of how your childbirth is going to look like, and how postpartum is going to look like in general. So
Yes,
yeah.
agree. And to add lang, Penny, because those topics are very, these are very knowledge-based topics. Uh, Very important for us moms to really read. I know that there are people who are not really fans of reading and researching and all that. But
Mhm.
that's right now sa internet age, no? So much information is available online. You can subscribe to a Spotify podcast about breastfeeding and all that. So if you don't want to, or if there are audiobooks available also. So if you don't really want, you're not really the type of person to read, you need to gather as much information in any possible way. Para well informed ka, because if and when you get into to that point, then at least you're
Mhm.
equipped with the knowledge, at least, or at least yung starting ba, step one sa journey mo in motherhood or in breastfeeding.
Right. Yeah, thanks for the ad, Franny. So, yeah, just keep yourself informed, right? And make sure that these are reliable sources. So, kami, whenever we do our me time, we spend some time really to do our research, to do our prep, because of course, you want to share reputable data, right? Or facts, and something that, we don't want to be questioned for. Kasi importante to, this is like the life of moms, right? And their babies. So that's the reason why we spend time talaga to look at these resources. Unfortunately, in the Philippines, wala pa masyadong updated resources. Kaya you would always hear me and Marie, sometimes we do CDC, we do health line or something. So ano pa ba? But yeah, those are some of our resources kasi mas
Yeah,
updated, and there's a what do you call this? Yung
there's
current
research.
statistics. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
there's research behind it. And of
Yeah.
course, you can also ask your OB. So that's what your OB is there for. Syempre, hindi
Yes.
lang sa pag-check, pero to keep you informed as well.
Yes, and don't wait, no? So for example, nagpa-check up kayo, tas you have like burning questions in your head. Feel free to ask
Mm-hmm.
your OB kasi ready sila to answer those things. sometimes, syempre marami
Right.
silang ginagawa, marami silang patients, no? They forget to proactively discuss things with you that, you may actually need in your journey. But then if you already have it in your mind and hindi nyo na pag-usapan in that checkup, maybe in the next checkup. Pero maximize your OB kasi they are the best source of information in your journey, especially prenatal journey, no? And
Mm-hmm.
then somebody mentioned about groups, and I'm so thankful for the support of these mom groups. But I just wanted to shoot a quick reminder to everybody, beware of medical advices in groups, because maybe kasi syempre may mga you're not sure about who's giving the medical advice, right? What worked for this person may not work for you. You may have different biological reactions on anything, right? So always check with your doctor instead of checking with a group. If you wanna source for an OB in the group, feel free to do that. Pero wag kayong humingi ng medical advice in groups,
Yeah.
because that is going to be harmful for you and your baby. And so yun, in wearable breast pumps PH, we're very strict when it comes to asking for medical advice. And asking ano ba
Mm-hmm.
yung magandang kahit supplements, no? We have doctors in the group who have provided information in the past about, proper
Mm-hmm.
nutrition and proper medication for
Yeah.
breastfeeding moms, ganyan. Pero we stop it there. We don't advise like members giving information or sharing their practices when it comes to medicine, because it's going to be harmful for you and your baby. So for those that have been
Right.
declined, posting yung mga ganong questions, that's the reason behind it. And I just wanted to say, if you are part of groups that are issuing, medical advice or like medicines in general, that may be, a red flag, no? So something for you to watch out for.
Yeah, and something I want to add to Franny, and we're also not doctors here, right? We always say that we're not experts really, but we're just sharing our experiences. But for us to really talk about it, also we do our research then, so we can, help other moms as well. But you would always see me and Marie and I, whenever we comment sa mga groups, we will always be like, ask your OB, ask your pedia, just go to the professional, because it's just hard to really just say something kasi baka nga it might be harmful for you or the baby. Yeah. So there. And then, speaking of medical, the third concern is mother's concern about taking medications while breastfeeding. Actually, maraming tanong dyan. Can I take Biogesic? Can I take Neozep or
Mhm.
BioFlu when I'm sick, while I'm breastfeeding, right? Actually, the answer for that is no. Walang pwedeng inumin unless it is prescribed by your OB or by the pedia. So, you need to get it checked talaga. So you can't,
Yes.
unfortunately, if you're breastfeeding, you can't self-medicate anymore because you already have a baby who's getting food supply from you. So
Yes.
very important that you just ask. That's it.
Whatever you take, the baby takes too, no? Especially when it
Yes.
comes to antibiotics. So if there's a question like, I know that there was an outstanding question related to that sa isang mom group that I saw. So what do I do with my milk? I can't stop. You don't have to stop, no? You can pump and dump para
Mm-hmm.
tuloy-tuloy yung pag-produce mo ng milk. And that's completely okay. Nakakahinayang, yes, but I would rather throw a little bit of milk for a few days rather than number one, harm my baby, and secondly, lose my supply for my baby. So pump and dump muna while you're having if you're really, really sick and you have to take medication, but do not ever um, take medication and feed your baby that milk.
Right. Yep. So that's
Yes,
it
milk
for
bath.
medical. Yeah, milk bath. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, milk bath. And then, yung iba kaya nilalagay sa face nila.
Uy, try ko
Sa,
yun.
for pimples daw, it's effective. But
Yes,
I haven't tried. So,
I've tried personally.
nabasa ko lang. Okay, so okay
Oo.
naman siya for you.
I don't know if it's gonna work for you guys, but I tried it. I didn't check with my derma, but or a derma. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have a personal derma, pero I tried it. It
Yeah,
it works naman. Parang 24 hours to yun na yung pimples ko. Ganon.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
there.
well, milk has so many antibodies and
Yes.
amazing vitamins and minerals.
May naisip ako pero off topic na. Never mind.
Okay. Baka tumagal, friend, mga 2.5 hours na naman tayo tonight.
Oo, totoo. We will try to
Sige.
keep it ng within 1 hour or a little bit later.
Yeah, or a little bit, depends. But but yeah, so the fourth one is unsupportive work policies and lack of parental leave. So I think something to consider, like now, if you're looking for a job, check the company policies on
Yes.
how they support breastfeeding or if ever you get pregnant, do they have lactation rooms,
Mm-hmm.
breaks, ganyan, very important yun. Do they
Yes.
advocate for breastfeeding or will you have issues, breastfeeding in public there or something, pagka kunwari kasama mo yung baby mo, hindi mo pala kasama, no? Pero kasi may daycare iba?
Meron. There are companies
Yeah,
that have
yeah.
daycare, or like kunwari nasa malapit lang sa house, right? If you can step out,
Mm-hmm.
ganyan. Siyempre sa BPO industry, you can't do that. But at least ask, do we have facilities? Do we have the right facilities for or to support
Mm-hmm.
a lactating mom? So if you're going through an
Yeah.
interview, ask your recruiter that, no? So yung mga facilities and policies around breastfeeding and support for breastfeeding.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yep,
of course,
yep.
maternity leave. Baka naman mamaya, kunwari, there are independent contractors, no? So may mga companies na hina-hire ka ng hindi ka regular employee, contractual ka. And you may not be entitled to maternity leave. But there are some companies in the Philippines who allow, kunwari independent contractor ka, who allow at least a month worth of leave. So, yun, i-check
Mm-hmm.
nyo yun.
And paid leaves, right?
Yes, paid leaves. That's right.
Hindi ako nakapag-maternity leave ever.
Kawawa, ano.
Kasi laging wala na akong work. Pero, so,
Yeah.
only maternity leave.
Maternity leave. I love it.
Only maternity leave, yes.
But
But,
ano lang ha, kasi when it comes to maternity leaves, and I'm not sure if there are dads or other, non-parentals who are watching, no. Some people think, or majority of the people think that when you go on maternity leave, hayahay yung buhay mo. It's actually not. It's
yeah.
So while I say I love na ano yun, perpetual maternity leave or only maternity leave yung kay Frenny, it's hard. It's really, really hard. So,
Yeah.
ayun, yun lang. Just throwing it out there.
Actually, meron akong mga friends na excited bumalik from maternity leave. Hindi ko na i-mention, pero kasama ko siya ngayon.
Oh my God.
Hindi. Hindi. Very seriously, because kasi same routine di ba? Haggard kaya, di ba? And like,
Yes.
even ako, like, kakapanganak ko pa lang, gusto ko lumabas ng bahay or do something else, Because it's a routine. It's being a new mom, a new person. You have to make sure that the baby stays alive and 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 then you're healthy for it also. So it's very hard. Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
So marami ding mga naka-maternity leave pala ngayon. See? So, wow,
Yan.
naubos ko
Enjoy.
4 times maternity leave ko. Wow. three
Enjoy the
months
free
na
time that you have.
ngayon ang ML. I don't know if it's free time really.
It's no, if meron kang free time, like,
Yeah,
showering,
yeah.
enjoy yung
Mm-mm.
showering. Because you really don't have free time.
Yeah.
So, as much as you can, diba?
Yep, yep. So kami, naman here, we don't discuss all the butterflies and flowers. We also discuss
Yes.
the messy ones. The
Yes.
real
Real talk
talk
lang.
of maternity leave. Yeah.
That's
Yep. So
true. I'm
that's
thankful though. Thankful ako na they revised it to 105. So apparently,
mm,
I work with people who are in the US, and apparently they don't have like a standard maternity leave benefit sa government.
oh wow. Wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there are companies who provide, pero like
Mm-hmm.
sa government wala silang ganun na mandated. Sa Philippines, you have 105, diba? So some companies offer
Yeah.
more, but standard is 105.
Yes, right. Okay. Yep. So next,
Yes,
bigla
next
akong na,
is
bigla akong naglag. Yeah, pero the cultural norms and lack of
mm-mm.
family support. So, I think it's self-explanatory naman, but of course, yung lack of family support, very important. And sometimes it's sad because it comes from maybe yourself, Diba? You don't really want to push through with it. But sometimes it also comes from mothers, your moms, anyone from the family, or even your husband, minsan, diba? So, and I'm not saying that it's us, pero, there is just some people na mag-formula ka na lang. It's easier when you just buy formula, right? And it's true, it's a lot easier. My goodness, I cannot tell, I cannot mention how hard breastfeeding is, but that's the truth. Like, you really have to prepare for the big challenge of breastfeeding if you want to provide milk for your baby. So a lot of times, the lack of family support sa ano lang yan minsan sa immediate family lang. So it's sad, but because now that there's more information about breastfeeding, then you can also inform them, get them on the same page why you want to breastfeed. It's again like what we always say, it's your baby, it's your decision, right? If you want to breastfeed, go for it, diba? Don't let others dictate na mas mura yung formula or whatever. Well, it's mas
Mm-mm.
mahal actually, right? But it's easier and but yes, it's expensive. So ayun din naman yung isa doon, right? And
Yes.
I also wanna I think Franny, you're gonna talk about this, pairing the radical breastfeeding mindset.
Yes, actually, this has been very prevalent, no, especially in the Philippine setting, where you're so forced into believing that breastfeeding is the only way. And while we agree, that the breastfeeding is best for babies, no, there is a certain niche of a group of people who are really radical believers of breastfeeding, to the point na it doesn't matter, no, if hindi ka talaga physically able to produce, because scientifically there's about 5% or maybe more, I don't know, but like about 5% of moms who really cannot produce milk physically.
Mm-hmm.
And this is biological, no, hindi to just because ayaw lang nila or whatever, right? But then kunwari talagang ganun yung condition mo, and then you talk to somebody, and this person would say, no, just keep feeding your baby, lalabas din yan,
Yeah.
ganyan. While we agree with, trying and, exerting effort when it comes to breastfeeding, mali naman that you force yourself kung talagang wala, 'di ba? So that kind of mindset, yung talagang radical na talagang breastfeeding even if wala talaga or hindi talaga kaya or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
that's very harmful as well. And I think you have
Yeah.
a story around this.
Yeah, so I actually watched because I follow a lot of baby stuff, in Instagram. But I also watched this case in the current, parang it's a court case in the US na parang they were talking about how the baby died. And I'm so sorry, mommies, but this is like a sad story, right? Pero it turned out that she was really pushing for the baby to be breastfed kaso dehydrated na pala. So that's the reason why it's really important to just be present and check your baby's output, like the pee and the poop, how many diapers has it been, for the day. And I also wanted to share this kasi 'di ba, you don't know baka mamaya you're also and they always say na maliit pa lang yung tiyan ng baby pagka newborn, 'di ba? So you don't really produce a lot. But that's also true. But at the same time, you have to be mindful lang na is your baby getting enough? Does he
Mm.
pee? Does he poop? Is there output, right? And you always consult with your OB
Media.
or your pedia, right? Kasi just very important. I know we advocate for breastfeeding, but we also advocate for, the overall wellness and
Yes.
safety of the baby. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Proper breastfeeding versus radical breastfeeding. So doon tayo sa proper lang, no? Wag masyadong
Mm-mm.
fanatic sa ano. Kung di talaga kaya, then let's not force it. But yun, wag naman
Yeah,
sa ikakapahamak ng mga babies, right? So,
right.
ayan.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
lastly, of course, we have unsupportive hospital practices and policies, no?
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately sa Philippines, there is a law, right, that says kapag nasa hospital ka, dapat no formula, absolutely no formula. But I personally experienced this. I'm not sure about your experience, Franny, pero dun sa all three hospitals na pinuntahan ko, nung
Mhm.
nandun ako sa, nung pinaprep ako for, what do you call this, admission, naka-post everywhere. No formula, no baby bottles allowed, ganyan. Tapos may,
Mhm.
may infographics pa, tapos chine-check ng guard yung bag, ganyan. And then every single time, on my first, second day, they would ask me for formula milk. So parang I was so confused na parang, akala ko ba no formula pero you're asking me for formula milk. But then they explained na kasi nga they cannot drink from me because there's still chemicals in my body, ganyan, and then I may not be able to produce milk, ganyan. Um, but then again, kasi if you think about it, no, parang ano ba talaga yung dapat nating sundin? And that
Yeah.
goes with the healthcare facility that is available in the Philippines, no?
Mhm.
So when we talk about unsupportive hospital practices and policies, number one, it can be confusing. You want to implement something, but it's not properly regulated. Or you wanna they're asking you to do something, but then we'll ask you separately, no, kung ano yung kung meron ka bang ganito, meron ka bang ganyan, or to provide something else, right? So it's confusing, and that shows, that we have a very weak, I guess, regulation when it comes to the proper way of breastfeeding or the proper way of providing for new moms.
Yeah, right. So my first baby, I experienced na talagang pinapabili kami ng formula milk. Like kasama yun sa list na things that you have to bring. Formula, may recommended pa nga na S26, ganyan. Pero for my second naman, and that was also 20 years ago. So it might also be na because, before, it's not as prevalent as today yung breastfeeding, right? Pero today, or 4 years ago when I gave birth, talagang pinalatch din sa akin agad. So, they would bring him to the room, tapos yun, talaga encourage breastfeeding. So yun, it's different, and I think it's one of the things that you want to look for in a hospital as well. Like, what are their policies? What's their stand on once you give birth? Like, what's gonna happen? Are you gonna experience, latching, or your baby's gonna experience latching and whatnot? So, and also, Mommy Marie mentioned here earlier, sorry, Mommy Marie Razel, Doc Marie mentioned na always consult your pedia regarding the nutrition of the baby.
Correct.
Because it's true, yung weight and height, if it's at par with their age, kasi they plot it on the graph nga. So I remember, yeah. Um, yeah, so it's one of the concerns really that you have to look for in a hospital.
Mhm.
Yun. Yeah, so those are the common breastfeeding challenges. And again, mommies, disclaimer, we're not medical professionals here. We're not experts, sharing experiences lang, and also just, of course, we did our research as well. So, but it's always up to you to do your fact checking, and also, consult always your OB and your pedia. Yun.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah,
and then our second
next
topic.
is milk supply. Yeah,
Yes.
so medyo madali na lang din to no, right? Because,
Mhm.
milk supply, we've also talked about this on our first episode. But what really are the factors that affect the quantity of your milk supply? So we have about six, and number one, it's prenatal care, sleep, stress, healthy eating habits, hydration, and of course, how often you pump or maybe latch, right? So prenatal care, I mentioned this earlier, but I'm not sure if all the mommies know, but I've also read this in CDC. Merong mga what do you call this? Parang variants when it comes to the exact time, but lactation actually starts during the 16th week of pregnancy. So it doesn't start paglabas ng baby. It starts when you're
Yeah.
still pregnant. So that's the reason why it is important to really take the necessary vitamins and minerals and to do your monthly checkups with your OB because um, it it's a big factor on how your overall health will look like when you give birth.
Yes, yes. And
So,
just to add dun sa Fanny, dun sa vitamins and minerals, no? So some of the mommies maybe pag nagpa-check up sila, 'di ba, parang so reresetahan sila ng vitamins and they would say, "It's too expensive, ganyan, hindi ko na lang bibili, hindi ko na lang inumin." I mean, there's no harm in just taking vitamin C and all that. Pero there are actually resources where you can get free vitamins. So, prenatal
Mm-hmm.
vitamins, ha. So, if you do not have the budget to, buy expensive prenatal vitamins or kung ano yung nireseta ng doctor mo, go to your health center. They have free prenatal vitamins there. So, our health centers are actually well equipped to provide medical support, no? Diyan naman ako natuwa
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to health centers, no? They can also recommend you, free services. Kunwari, saan ba pwedeng magpa-laboratory, ganyan, or whatever, right? So, consult with them if you don't have the budget, and sometimes that's understandable naman, no? So,
Mm-hmm.
utilize those resources.
Yeah, right. Yep. Actually, may isa pang complaint siya before eh, like, when you take all these vitamins, nakakasuka. Syempre, you're so nauseous when you're pregnant, right? Pero wala, ganun talaga. Just,
Yes.
it's part of it, you know? So, yep,
Oo.
very important prenatal care. Second is sleep. Like, I know that this is a challenge, especially if you're a new mom. But personally, what worked for me is that you really just have to plan around it. So, yung sleep na yan, like work with somebody like your husband, your partner, or kahit yung dire-diretsong sleep lang, once a week, ang baba na ng standards. But you really need to get like good sleep for your milk supply. So yeah, so self-explanatory really, right? And another one is stress. No matter what, talagang factor siya in so many things, breastfeeding included. Stress and sleep are big factors in affecting your milk supply.
Yes. And
Next one is we
then,
have, yeah, go
mhm,
Franny.
we have healthy eating habits. So, syempre, go, grow, and glow foods, ganyan, importante yan. Kailangan kumpleto. Because remember, your babies are taking so much nutrients from your body. So, if they just take, and then you don't replace them, syempre, bababa yung supply mo, no? So, it helps. It helps also with
Mm-hmm.
maintaining your supply. And then, wag mag-diet. Yung diet, syempre yung mga sugar yon, bawasan niyo naman yung mga milk tea, ganyan, pag na-over tayo sa milk
Mm-hmm.
tea, bad naman yun, no? But like, dieting yourself in a sense na maglo-low carb ka or whatever, maybe that's not the right time, especially if you want to maintain your milk supply, because actually carbohydrates, no? I'm not sure the doctors who are in this
Mm-hmm.
podcast, maybe you can share more information about this. But
Yeah.
yeah, healthy eating habits, and then hydration. Ito lagi kong sinasabi even in the group. You have to keep yourself hydrated. 16 cups of water per day ang recommended. When, diba 8 cups of water sa regular, right? Sa
Mm-hmm.
regular person, but like for breastfeeding moms, it's double because you're also releasing a lot of water from your body that's mixed with breast milk, no? But so you have to keep hydrating yourself. There were a
Mm-hmm.
couple of questions about, bakit ang konti ng pinapump ko, ganyan. The first thing that we ask is, are you properly hydrated? Baka naman kaya ng body mo mag-produce ng milk, but dehydrated ka, wala kang water in your body.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
what I do, or what I used to do when I was pumping, lagi ako may katabing water. Tapos every time inom lang ako ng inom. So, even outside of the 16 cups of water, no. So, yun,
Yeah.
basta inom lang ako ng inom, and then I have to, when I was breastfeeding especially, kasi hindi ako ma-water as a person. So when I was breastfeeding, I had to monitor my water intake,
Yeah.
because I need to make sure that I'm drinking enough. Um,
Yes. And
yun.
let me just add, Franny, ha, for the
Yes.
16 cups, or like, kasi yun ang recommended, di ba? Like 3
Mm-mm.
liters or maybe more per day, right? But just wanted to reinforce, mommies, that this is water, ha. It's not like, you drink a cup of coffee, or that's part of it. No, it's really just
No.
water.
Yes.
And
Pure
also
water.
like milk tea, juices. No, it's really just water. And whenever, people ask me, kung kunwari, healthy naman yung kinakain ko, why do I still not lose weight? Check your drinks, mommies. Mahilig ka ba mag-milk tea, Soda is the biggest, and then mga iced coffee, mga latte with sugar and honey and
Oh,
whatever. Yeah, so yan ang usual culprit. If you're good with your food and what you eat, pero check what you drink. Kasi very deadly, silent and deadly yan. Culprit yan really when you're trying to lose weight but you can't.
mhm.
Yeah. So that's hydration. And then, of course, how often you pump. If you want to produce more, you just really have to activate or trigger, more letdowns. So those are the six factors that affect your milk supply. So what
Yes.
are our tips? Just simple lang yung mga tips namin. We're just gonna make it simple, right? But number one, we said earlier how often you pump. So this also includes parallel pumping. Kapag kunwari, try your best when you are naglalatch sa isang boob mo and then the other one, you're pumping. Second would be eat protein-dense food. And, if you look at the healthier food options when you're breastfeeding, green leafy vegetables, and then you add a lot of protein. So, actually, kahit naman saan to if you wanna be healthier, like, sinabihan ko recently si Frenny, when I eat my meals, I always include two fried eggs or an
Mhm.
omelette or something, just to really just up and maximize my protein kasi it's important. Yeah.
Actually, Renny, when I started taking more protein, like I'm not very consistent, about
Mm-hmm.
my health and whatever I take. Pero prior to that, kasi before mo sa akin sinabi, di ba sumasakit-sakit yung tuhod ko? Like I can't bend. I would wear like a knee brace. But then when I started doing that, nabawasan siya, and right now wala na talaga. Wala na ako nafe-feel na knee problems, no? So, it
Yeah.
helps kasi apparently, I'm missing that nutrient in my body. Na kapagka nag-e-egg ako all the time, ganyan. I don't like I can't do like or I can't do as often because I have a condition, I don't forgot what it's called. Pero pag nasobrahan ako sa egg, nagkakaroon ako ng rashes, ganyan. Yun. So,
Yeah.
kaya as much as I can lang. So like, hindi katulad dati na talagang zero protein, in my
Mm-hmm.
body.
Yeah, right. So, and you also mentioned, actually may mga moms dito nagbe-mention about coffee. 3-in-1 or powdered coffees. Very high in sugar yan. So that's also, if you're wondering, like after you drink coffee, tas hyper si baby, yun. Like, that's
It's
it.
the sugar.
It's the sugar found in our drinks. So sometimes we feel like it's not, it's our food, baka nag-chocolate tayo,
Mhm.
check also what you drink.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, of course, our tips, or one of our biggest tips, me time, making sure that you do your self-care, having some time for yourself. Um, Ako, actually, I hate working out. I don't like working out. But I just do it because after talagang I feel my best. And it sucks kasi ang hirap niya to get there or to just walk. It's boring, 'di ba? Pero whenever I work out, hindi ko sinasabing sayang yung oras ko, hindi. Like I just feel better. So mommies, if you have time to just really in a day, maybe like walk 30 minutes outside or treadmill, kahit ano, doesn't have to be grand or whatever. Papawis lang. Then you're doing a lot for you, your mood, and the health for you and your baby. Yep. And some of another tip that we have, seek help for other stuff at home. So when you're a breastfeeding mom, maraming hugasin, you can't
Mhm.
wash everything, right? Pero when you're a mom kasi parang lahat yan naka-checklist 'di ba?
Yeah.
And it adds up to the stress. Shucks, may gagawin na naman ako mamaya. Maghuhugas na naman ako ng mga bote, tsaka ng mga pump parts ko, 'di ba? If ever you have some person or your husband washing your bottles, whatever, even the smallest thing is really a big help. So always seek help. And I know that this is hard, especially for OC mommies like us. Minsan we want to do things ourselves, 'di ba? But it's really, really helpful that you seek help.
Yes, agree. Um, actually marami ng usong ganyan, Freddy, na supportive husbands. Dapat nga merong group ng
Mm,
supportive husbands club. Nakikita ko sa mga groups, nagsha-share. Ang sweet ng husband ko, pinaghugas niya ako ng pump parts kasi pagod na ako, ganyan. So, I think
yeah.
the generation of men nowadays were raised well by their moms to support their respective partners or wives, no? I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
majority, but there are some, no, who are like that.
Yeah.
So,
Or
to
not
the
because they
mommies,
were,
yeah.
sorry, not because they were raised well,
Mm-hmm.
but they changed or
But
they
they
wanted to
do.
better for their
Yes.
partners, right? So pwede rin
Mm,
naman yun.
yes.
Some people might have a traumatic childhood, but they want to be better for their future kids or their kids, ganyan.
Yes, agree. Ayan. So sana yung mga mommies dito supportive din ng mga husbands ninyo sa inyong
Mm-mm.
mga journey.
Yes,
Yan.
yes. Yep. And
Okay.
what to avoid?
Ay, nako.
What to avoid? So very hard, but we have to avoid getting stressed. Actually, kaya we recommended na seek help for other stuff at home.
Yes.
Because stress is such a big part of our lives, especially if you're raising a child, if you're making sure that nothing bad happens to your baby, diba? It's really a stressful process. That's why we encourage asking help for smaller things, diba? That other people can help you with. And
Yes.
then
And
avoid
then,
getting
dehydrated. Siyempre, kabaliktaran ng hydration, di ba? Avoid getting dehydrated. Drink your
yes.
water. And
Uh-huh.
then, sa healthy food naman, junk food, please avoid junk food. As much as you can. Too much salt is bad for you, no? Like, the right amount of sodium is okay. Pero like, kung
Mm-hmm.
ang kinakain mo, ang ratio ng kinakain mo is, what, 50% junk food, 50% healthy food, hindi pa rin okay yun kahit 50% lang, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Kailangan majority yung kinakain mo is the complete go, grow, and glow set,
Yeah.
no? So
Yep.
sabihin natin wag na rin 60%, gawin mo ng 70% ang kinakain mo dapat healthy.
Mm-hmm.
If you need
Yep.
to take, cheat day para makakain ka ng
Mm-hmm.
junk food, it's okay, pero it shouldn't be taking a lot of your dietary efforts, no?
Yep.
Um,
A lot
and
of
then,
moms, sorry,
yeah.
Franny, ha? A lot of
Oh,
moms are saying here, avoid unsolicited advice or opinions. Totoo
oh
yan, Fred.
yes.
Totoo
Oh
yan,
yes.
mommies.
Mm-mm.
So, and that's the reason why we also mentioned this in our previous episode, eh.
Mm-mm.
Be mindful of the groups that you join as well. Facebook groups or communities, they're of course a big blessing, but you have to weed out yung mga negative, yung mga toxic, ganyan, yung, alam mo yun, you already know that, mommy. So just be careful kasi sometimes, even if you don't want to be negative, parang it adds to the stress in you.
Oo.
And so
Nakakahawa.
yun. So just be mindful. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And the last tip that we have to avoid is, mommies, if you want to maintain your milk supply, avoid getting pregnant.
Mm-mm.
You, siguro, hindi niyo masyado naririnig to. But, yes, but our fourth and last tip to avoid is, if you can, don't get pregnant.
Mm-mm. Family
Kasi when
planning
you
muna.
are family planning muna, yes. Kasi of course, if you get pregnant, then it's gonna be additional stress. Additional stress. And if you get pregnant, it's gonna be hard for you to breastfeed na.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
High
Kasi
risk ka
parang
nun.
high risk ka na. Kasi parang it promotes contraction and whatever. It's basta medically speaking, right? Kaya there are some moms na kapag they're pregnant, pinapatigil sila
Mm-mm.
magpa-breastfeed kasi baka manganak ng mas maaga, ganyan. So yes, be responsible and talk to your husband also that you have to be mindful. That's actually one of our
Oo.
burning questions later.
Yes,
Family
later.
planning, care of breastfeeding.
Yes.
So, so
Pero,
yeah.
oo, madami namang family planning methods diyan. Wag lang kayong
Mm-hmm.
yung letter W kasi delikado pa rin yun. And then, syempre yung
Oo.
natural family planning method, sometimes it doesn't work, no? So, it depends on your
Mm-mm.
hormonal functions, no? So,
Yes.
yun. You don't have to take
Yeah.
naman yung pills kung hindi pwede, di ba? But there are other options.
So this doesn't get talked about often, di ba? So
Mhm.
kaya kami, we will say it because I know it's very important
Yes.
na just be more, just be responsible, just be mindful
Mhm.
na sana wag muna mabuntis, di ba? Kasi you're gonna add another baby to take care of, and one is already enough.
Mhm. That's true.
Yeah.
Stress ka lang din
Yep.
lalo. Ano lang siya, vicious cycle lang siya, 'di ba?
Yep, yep. Although, if you want to do it, because there are some families, parang gusto na nila na sunod-sunod para isang hirap na lang. Parang I've heard something like that. Or because gusto nila may kalaro yung anak nila,
Oo.
ganyan. So, hindi mo na kailangan bantayan din. So, of course, it's really up to you, di ba? Pero
Yes.
we're talking about unwanted pregnancies.
Yes, yes. Yung mga accidents.
Mm-hmm.
All by the
Yep.
way, all three of my children are unplanned. So funny.
Yeah. Pero hindi naman sunod-sunod, Frenny.
Hindi, oo.
Yeah.
I was blessed
Mm-mm.
enough by God. Sabi ni God, sige, hindi kaya ng katawan. Bigyan natin ng mga 4 years distance, ganyan. So,
Mm-mm. Yeah,
ayun.
yeah. Yep. Okay. And then the last portion of our tips would be choosing the right breast pump for you.
Mm.
And of course, I will just segue that Nipnok has breast pump reviews, right? We have those available for you. And if you have questions, you can always message us or ask in the group as well if may mga concerns ka. But, check also my reviews kasi it's very detailed. It's specifically detailed just so moms can really make informed purchasing decisions. It's for, the benefit talaga of our moms, right? So, but
Yes.
choosing the right breast pump for you, quickly lang, Franny, ha? Of course, you have to think about your budget, and the most important one, getting the correct flange size,
Mhm.
making sure that it's accurate with the breast pump that you're gonna purchase or that you're gonna use. Kasi the flange size really matters. Kung maluwag, masikip, or if it's masakit then that's really important. And preference as far as hospital grade ba or wearable gusto mo. And
Mhm.
lastly, if, what's your lifestyle? Are you always on the go or do you work naman at home? Do you plan to exclusively breastfeed? So those are some of the factors that you have to think of when you are in the process of choosing the right breast pump for you.
Correct. And then, sigit ko lang dun sa preference, no? There are some moms who want kasi na, um, ano yan, gusto ko hospital grade lang, gusto ko wearable lang, ganyan. Assess mo mabuti kung ano yung mag-fit sa lifestyle mo, tsaka sa supply mo. Kasi for example, you're an oversupplier, then one wearable breast pump is not gonna work for you. It has to be, kailangan meron kang karelyebo na pump, no? So, plus,
Yep.
medyo heavy duty ang pagpapump mo nun if you're an oversupplier. So, you have to
Yep.
understand your body too.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, actually, Mommy Vay mentioned kindly add the accessibility to spare parts. Well, that's a good,
Oh, that's a good
that's good
idea.
feedback. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good feedback. Sometimes I mention them in the pros or cons kapag kunwari mahirap hanapin. But
Mm-mm.
I think, sige, we'll be more specific on that. Thank you, Mommy Vay.
So
Totoo
nice.
naman, kapag mahirap kumuha ng
Oo.
spare parts, yeah, that's something that you should also consider.
Yeah. So
Yep.
remember when we started yung talking about Nipnok, tsaka what do we want? Kasi 'di ba align tayo sa ganyan eh, no?
Mm-hmm.
Ano ba gusto nating makita sa mga reviews? Ano bang gusto nating makita sa mga pump? And
Mm-mm.
then the ad mods of wearable pumps. Ang nag-uusap-usap kami sa chat na I
Mm-mm.
tried this pump pero ito walang pause function, walang ganito, walang ganyan. So
Mm-hmm.
yun yung nag-trigger ng lahat ng mga gustong mangyari ni Franny Rage sa Nipnok. Yung mga ganyan. So, keep those
Yes.
suggestions coming.
Yes. Alam niyo, mommies, yes. Fun fact. Actually, we were talking about Nipnok 2021 pa lang. November of 2021 pa lang. Ganun siya katagal na naming iniisip. That's when we first met about it. Tapos, sa sobrang OC namin, meron kaming Google Sheet for all the breast pumps that we've tried. Kung makikita nyo lang kung ano-ano yung mga yun. yung mga presyo.
Oo,
Pero yung mga,
to keep track.
yeah, to keep track, meron din kung saan gawa yung pump, the pros, the cons. Mas specific tayo dun eh. But that's how it all started. Sabi namin, ano bang gusto kong makita sa review, di ba? Kasi hindi namin makita. So, gagawa na lang kami. So, we'll just make our reviews, right? And that's how it all started. It's so funny. Natatawa ako kasi our Google Sheet, it's very full of information talaga about
Yes.
breast pump.
And then
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
look back yung previous posts ng wearable pumps natin, 'di ba? Puro talagang lengthy text-based reviews na ano yung
Yes.
talagang very passionate kami diyan sa pagre-review, no? At nakailang bili kami ng
Mhm.
pumps para lang
Yes.
ma-try. Yan.
Yes. Kaya kami, mommies, like, personally, for Nipno, ako na muna ang bibili. At magto-try. Like, I'll buy it first, try it out, and then post the review para hindi na kayo gumastos kung hindi nyo gusto yung pros and so.
Oo.
So, yes.
Alam mo
Yan
may
ang
question
ano.
ako, off ano lang, kasi alam mo 'yun 'pag nakakita ako ng pump, nakakita ako ng review ng pump sa Nipnok, nate-tempt ako sabi ko mag-ano kaya ako, mag-relactate kaya ako, possible kaya ano, naisip ko lang bigla, mag-relactate kaya ako para makapag-review pa rin ako ng pumps. Magre-review ng pumps yung gusto.
Yes, yes. So, meron kaming gano'n. I think it's already a hobby, no, Frenny? Parang feeling ko, hobby na namin ni Marie talaga siya eh. So,
Oo,
yeah, pero I mean, it's also a good, experience to share with
yes.
mommies. Relaxation, di ba? Kasi yun na lang hindi natin nagagawa eh.
Try ko nga,
Right?
bibili ako ng bestie ni
Mm.
Karen. Bibili ako
For
ng
new
bestie.
mamas.
Hi
Yeah,
Karen,
so,
bibili ako ng bestie. Para try natin
yeah.
mag-relactate, baka si bestie ang
Oo
sagot.
nga eh. Yup, yup. Alright. Sige, okay. Eto na, mommies. I'm so
Eto
sorry.
na ang
That took a
exciting
while.
part.
Eto na, exciting part. But yes, this is our Edamama giveaway. So yes, we're
Listen
so happy.
carefully.
Yeah, so this is our Edamama giveaway, and we're so happy we've partnered with Edamama to, of course, give away this awesome Blossom Buds nursing bundle that's worth 2,500. So I think there are three bras that's included in this. And before we do the mechanics for the giveaway, I we actually or I attended the Edamama event in Trinoma, and it's just a lot of things there, really, brands. So yun yung nakaka-tempt when you go to their events, talagang you will buy something even though you have no plans of buying, because of course of the discounts, and it's just really nice to shop, no, especially for babies. Like, how many wipes do you need? Diba? So
How many
yung
types of
parang,
wipes do you
how many types of wipes do you need, really? And I also have the Edamama app. I actually purchased there like multiple times na. In fact, that's where I purchased, my giveaway last time, yung Edamama giveaway, which is the Ins Gen 2. That's where I purchased it. Ay, hindi. Sa Trinoma pala yun. But I bought something, the insulated cooler bag. And, it's just, the process is just, I think, seamless when you order in the app. And also when you go to the fairs, it's really fun experience, right? And, alam niyo ba, Mami, sorry na nakakatuwa lang kasi, pero I won the giveaway sa Edamama. May mga, may mga mommies nga na nag-message sa akin. I won a
Oo.
giveaway. Like, my name is there. Um, And I won the Stoka Steps set prize worth 54,000 pesos.
Wow. What is it, Renny? Ano yung Stoka Steps?
Parang ano siya eh, parang I forgot where this brand is, kung saan siya galing, but
Mm.
um UK yata, if I'm not mistaken. But pero parang it's a set of, I think, a rocker, tapos high chair din yata. I forget na, pero yeah, I want something. So super excited ako kasi 'di ba, Frenny, on our first episode, I remember we talked about not winning any giveaways
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
Yes, so nanalo ako finally. So I don't know yet, pero in case I have a baby, May
I think it's
balak
a
pala.
sign. Char.
It, it might be a sign, yes. But I'm so
Yes.
excited. Yes, nanalo ko. Yes,
Ang
finally.
swerte mo.
Super happy ko. Super happy ko doon. Yeah, but yes, I'm just so happy. Anyway, so yeah, and we also have an exclusive wearable breast pumps, new mama code, Franny. So if take it away.
Yes. Yeah, so we have the Edamama new mama code. I'll share it here in the chat. I'm pasting it right now. So
Mm-hmm.
this new mama code actually is it sorry, wait lang. Technical issues. I'll paste it later, but it's EDA
Wait, I'll do it.
WBPPH. Thank you. But then you get is it 50% off of your first
50% off.
purchase. So ang laking bagay nun, mommies,
Yes.
50% off on your first purchase sa Edamama. So swerte yung mga hindi pa hindi pa nakaka-purchase, you can use the code, you can get 50% off. And this is um of course, shared to us exclusively by Edamama. There you go. Thank you for
Yup.
pasting it, Penny.
Yes, thank you so much, Edamama, for giving us that, amazing, huge discount for our new mamas
Yes.
who have not tried Edamama. And we've also engaged in their recent surveys for breast pumps. So pag may nakita kayo na yung mga recommended breast pumps, wearable breast pumps PH actually joined that survey to provide our honest feedback on which pumps are good for, um, yung mga madaling linisin,
Mm-hmm.
ganyan, or yung less parts to clean, and also performance, awesome performance. So if you haven't also joined, Wearable Breast Pumps PH, so you can also see more reviews that's outside of or specific to wearables.
Yes.
Yun. So if you are excited, mommy, so
Eto na.
for the Blossom Buds nursing bundle, yes. So how do you get it? So just visit the Edamama website. Just pick, whatever you want to purchase, for example.
Mm-mm.
That's breastfeeding related, or if you're pregnant, ganyan, or if you want to breastfeed again, what's something that you want to purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos comment nyo lang below, and we are going to pick the winner tomorrow.
Yes.
And
Comment
just so we
it.
can review.
Yeah, comment it under my comment. I'll put in the comment now. Edamama giveaway. Okay? So kailangan dun sa para organized at hindi mahirapan si Frenny sa pagpili ano. So please comment it under the under my comment called Edamama giveaway. Again, all you have to do is visit the site and pick alin sa mga products na ino-offer ng Edamama ang gusto mong bilhin. Syempre hindi yun yung price. Hindi yun yung price ha. But yeah, you can just comment what you want. It's your wish list, whatever you want, whether you're gonna buy it or not.
Yes, and malay nyo, 'di ba? It's something that we can do for our next giveaway, 'di ba? So if there's like a common one or something famous, who knows, we might
Yes.
do another raffle. So yeah,
Yes, why
so that's
not?
for our Edamama giveaway. And they have another fair on Saturday. Or no, sorry, 15 to 18,
15.
August 15 to 18.
Yes.
Yes, that's in Mega Mall. Me and Maria are actually gonna be there. Me and Marie.
Yes.
Marie and I are gonna be in Mega Mall. Also, I think Saturday is when we're going, Franny, no?
Yes. Saturday afternoon
Yes.
is when we're going.
Saturday
So,
afternoon is when we're going. So if you're there, if you see us, say hi. We'll also say hi, promise. We'll also do some
yes.
chica.
Oo.
Yes, yes. But we're so excited. So I hope that we see you also there, mommies, and let us know if you're also joining the event.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Sige. So, burning questions na tayo. So, we only have two burning questions.
Mm-hmm.
And the first question, Penny, you'll take it away, no?
Yes, actually, our burning questions are also related to breastfeeding because it's Breastfeeding Awareness
Breastfeeding
Month.
one.
Yes, yes. So our first burning question is how to tell your husband not to touch the source of baby's food.
Mm.
Medyo actually mahirap tong ano, mahirap, this is a challenging topic to discuss, honestly, right? But we are gonna discuss it anyway, okay? So I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about, right? So how do you tell your husband not to touch the source of baby's food? Okay, siguro alam naman natin lahat yan, right? But and of course, naging speechless ako bigla. But here's what I'm also gonna say, mommies, ha? You know, when we give birth, tayong mga mommies, we become very non-intimate, right? Alam naman natin yan, right? For many reasons. Because number one, um, hindi pa tayo naliligo. Amoy, amoy baby tayo, di ba? Or second, it's because we have gone through an intense, childbirth, and a lot has changed. You don't feel sexy, you don't feel pretty, 'di ba? So I think that's really a big factor. Why we become non-intimate, right? But the other side is men are intimate, right? Or husbands, right? Or partners are intimate. And men are also logical. And that's something that I want to say. If ever you don't feel like your husband, or if you don't want to be touched, I think it's just really important to sit down and talk about it. Okay? So, like what I mentioned earlier, men are logical, 'di ba? Kailangan na-explain sa kanila bakit ayaw mo. Hindi kasi pwedeng ayaw mo na lang, tatapikin mo na lang yung kamay, magagalit ka, you're just gonna be aggressive. And of course, it's also unfair to them, right? Because, like, for example, me and my husband, kami, we're very physical. We're so kilig with each other, we maintain that relationship. And of course, when you give birth or when you add a baby, syempre, namimiss din tayo ng mga husbands natin, right? That's also their, syempre, they also want that time kasi ang tagal din nating pregnant, di ba? And it's different. I will not go into details anymore, but I'm sure you know, mommies, naman what I'm talking about, right? So, and it's also important to understand that before our kids, we are husband and wife, 'di ba? We're a couple, we're married, or sila yung tatay, 'di ba? And this is an unpopular opinion because our culture really is kids first, kahit anong mangyari, we will prioritize our baby. But ako naman, I have a different say for that. Like ako, before our babies, it was us muna. It's us muna, 'di ba? Sabi nga ng husband ko, like, priority mga some people, maybe they prioritize kids. Pero yung kids ba nila, are they happy whenever they see their parents na they're not sweet with each other, they don't like each other anymore, di ba? And we also talked about this on the previous episode na after you give birth, you become roommates kasi hindi na kayo parehas intimate, right? Or maybe the girls start becoming non-intimate. So ayun. So always communicate if ever you don't want to be touched. Okay, but at the same time, hindi pwedeng forever. Like, men cannot wait that long, di ba? And of course,
Yes.
that's our responsibility also as women, di ba?
Yeah.
Or 'di ba? Okay na rin na gano'n sila sa atin, that they're still excited to touch us, 'di ba? Or to be with us, to be intimate with us. And I think that's still a good thing. So yes, communication is key, and that's why I always post about date nights. It's always important to do something outside of your kids. Because ako, whenever we still go on dates, kinikilig pa rin ako, tapos may pa-flower siya lagi, ganyan. So, it's always the conscious effort to do something for your relationship para the physicality is still there, the intimacy is still there. Actually, we realized, kami ng husband ko, like, the time na talagang masungit kami or what is after a long time of not going on dates. We become distant with each other. So that's why we always maintain the relationship na go on weekly dates or do the effort of asking your husband out. Minsan busy din sila, so you also have to ask them out. Paganda din tayo, 'di ba? Make an effort to still
Yes.
look, your best, and your husbands will appreciate that for sure.
Yan talaga yung isang susi sa relationship eh. Conscious effort,
Mm-hmm.
no? On both sides, not just from one side. It's never gonna work if it's just one side. So,
Mm-hmm.
that's a really great tip, Fanny. Thank you for sharing that. Yes,
Yep.
coffee date din. Or kunwari maghahatid kayo ng kids sa school, hindi naman siya kailangan like you have to really spend. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
magtanungan lang kayo sa isa't isa. Like ano yung what is something yung mga ano tawag doon? What is something about me that you really really like? Yung ganun lang para to bring the kilig, 'di ba? So, it's also
Mm-hmm.
helpful, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll
Yes.
jump to the next burning question kasi I realized we're over time again.
We always have our goals, but we don't meet our goals
Yes,
as
but
far
we
as
keep
time.
trying. That's what's
But we keep
important.
trying.
We
Yes, we
keep
keep
trying.
improving.
Yes. So
Okay,
there
Franny,
was
go.
this one burning question and they said, is breastfeeding a reliable family planning method? Now I also had the same question no, when I was breastfeeding. And actually I asked my OB about this. Because ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na sometimes information in groups aren't actually viable sources of information. Kasi some of them would say, yes, breastfeeding is 100% guaranteed to stop you from getting pregnant. But my OB said, sorry, excuse me. My OB said it's only effective only up until the point where you get your period. So because you are already ovulating, ibig sabihin nagiging hinog na ulit yung egg mo, fertile ka na ulit kaya ka nagkakaroon. So kapag nagkaroon ka na, ibig sabihin nun hindi ka na protected. So yun ang simplest way to put it, no? Ideally, and studies show breastfeeding prevents pregnancy for up to 6 months. Hindi siya 6 months, up to 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So your period may come a month after you gave birth or 2 months, three
Yeah.
months after you gave birth. Basta safe ka lang, hindi ka mabubuntis. It's a what do you call this? It's a family planning method only up until the point where you have your period. Yeah. So,
Yep.
um, there. So it's really not guaranteed, no, as a family planning method.
Yes. But
Yeah.
Franny, I know
Mhm.
that you mentioned, some
Yes.
details from your OB. But
Mhm.
again, mommies ha, we do not
Yes.
recommend it. Mamaya,
Oo.
wala pa kayong, you don't have yours yet. And then, that's not the takeaway
Oo.
tonight ha.
The takeaway
But,
tonight is check with your OB.
yes, yes. Yun pa din. Sabi nila pagka-exclusive na breastfeeding ka, like you won't get pregnant. No, that's not it. Like,
Mm-mm.
just be responsible, do your research, 'di ba? And check with your OB if, sometimes they recommend pills naman that's safe for breastfeeding
Yes.
or what. But just be mindful na if that's the advice for Marie, it may not be the advice that will work for you.
Mhm.
So always check. Yes, yes. Don't be confident with it.
Yes.
Use
Hindi siya
other
foolproof is our
methods.
point.
Oh, yes, yes. Yep. But so yeah. Let's just read some of the comments for Annie ha.
Sure.
Kasi I feel like we didn't read a lot tonight.
Yes.
Um, yeah. And basahin natin yung mga edamama ano nila.
Oh, go. Oy,
Mga
mommies, by the
edamam.
way, I sent a reminder, no? You have to be very specific. Hindi pwedeng stroller, ano, sorry. Kailangan specific tayo. Anong stroller yung gustong-gusto mong bilhin sa Edamama. Okay?
Yes.
So, and then
Yup.
also comment under my comment, please.
Yup. Yup. Lots of comments Super Mama loves sterilizer. Yeah, I saw that. Um what else? Milk warmer and car seat. Joy car seat. Yes.
Oh, I have that. I love it. Gavin loves it too.
Talaga. Ano ba yung car
Yeah,
seat ko? Oh, Graco. Graco yung sa akin.
Graco.
Sa US ko binili. You know why we bought that? It's because we
Oo.
used the car seat in the plane.
Oo, kasi
Kasi because our son loves to sleep in the cars.
mm.
Nakakanap siya ng like 2 hours doon.
Oh, 'di ba?
So, yeah. So that's a tip, mommies. If hindi
Mm.
makatulog sa plane yung anak nyo, there are some kids kasi na hindi sila, hirap sila pag hindi talaga super flat
Mm. Yes.
yung pag-sleep. So, our son naman, like, he can sleep in the car seat. So, pag uwi namin, naka 6 hours siya, ganyan, 8 hours.
Nice.
So, yeah. So, that's the reason why we bought it. Pero I
Yes.
wanted to try the looping one.
Looping, oo, nice nga yun.
Yeah, yeah. You mamas are glowing. Thank you, Mommy A's. We missed you
Thank
today.
you.
Yep, tiny buds. My toddler hates car seat. Alam mo, ang tip ko dito, Mommy, yung car seat, you put it inside the house. You let them sit there
Oo. Let them play with
casually.
it.
Let them play with it.
Mm.
And then, kung ano man yung favorite niyang toy, or maybe yung something exciting na activity,
Yeah.
like, yeah, so they can watch there or something. So it might work, it may not, but it's worth a try, I think.
May manliligaw ka na naman
Yes.
nagpadala na naman ng 100 stars.
Thank you so much. Sweet talaga niyan eh.
Yes,
Thank you.
mommy, try it. It's ano, I tried it also with my youngest kasi
Mm.
dun lang nagkaroon ng law, 'di ba, nung around that time. So, yun, sinasakyan-sakyan niya, ginagawa niyang ano, 'pag nanonood siya ng TV dun siya nakaupo. But it's been a comfortable experience for him.
Right, yeah. So actually, ang dapat talaga is pagkalabas ng hospital, naka-car seat na siya.
Oo,
Babe,
true.
like newborn pa lang, baby pa lang, kailangan ng sanayin
Mm.
before sila mag-start magreklamo at saka mag-negotiate. I-introduce nyo na sa car seat. But
True.
pero yeah, but ako, of course, my husband is also very strict about safety. So,
Mhm.
kaya kami nagka-car seat talaga. Even if it's just like a kilometer away, most of the
Mm.
time, like talagang, kailangan talaga naka-car seat. So, it's also
Yes.
for, for the safety, Si Gavin din, di ba, naka-car seat.
Mm.
So,
Yes.
yeah. At saka,
Nakakatulog din siya dun. Grabe yung sleep niya dun.
yeah. Tsaka mas madali kasi, di ba, syempre galaw sila ng galaw.
Yeah.
And you can't do,
And you have your
you can't.
hands free.
Yes, you have your hands free talaga pag nasa car seat sila. So
Mm.
yeah. So yeah, I think that wraps up our episode for tonight, Franny. What do you think?
I think we did better, just 35 minutes overtime versus 2 hours or two
Yes.
and a half hours. So we're
Yes.
earlier today.
Yep.
um, so yeah, if you're hearing this message, obviously you've listened to the end of the episode, and we want to thank you obviously for always thank you for joining us from the bottom of our hearts. And we hope you enjoyed the topic. We hope you learned from this breastfeeding awareness month episode. If you do, if you
Mhm.
did, if you were happy about the episode, feel free to leave us a review on Nipnoc, on the Nipnoc page, and you can also join us if you are a new mom, or if you are a breastfeeding mom looking into getting
Mhm.
wearable breast pumps. PH is there to help support your journey. So please share this episode too
Yeah.
with your friends, with
Mhm.
your significant others who may be interested in this topic.
Right. Yes, Franny. Sorry, I just wanted to mention si Mommy Lenda. Sabi niya, tapos
Yeah.
na. But, mommies, starting this month, actually, we have another episode on the
Mhm.
last Sunday of the month. So you're gonna see us twice na every month. So I think that's also good, right? Hindi na
Yes.
once a month, but we're gonna have more episodes for you guys. And also, if you failed to watch today, that's okay. You can always watch in other platforms.
Mhm.
Social.
You
So
can
we
watch
have
in Facebook.
YouTube, yes, Facebook, YouTube, or also Spotify. So you can always watch at your convenience. There are some mommies who said na their baby is sleeping at the moment. It's dinner time. We get it. But now we have options for you in case you want to listen. But let us know what topics you want to be covered in future episodes. So as always, just let us know. Get in touch in the comments or on social media networks. So we'll see you
Like,
again
follow, and
next time.
subscribe. Di ba
Yes, please
pinag-practice ko?
like. I know. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And also, I know that you are still commenting on the Edamama pics, but just go ahead, leave a comment, and we'll see you again August 25th, Franny, right?
Yes, yes, August
Yes.
25th. So
Yeah.
stand
So,
by.
yes. Thank you also, mommies. We see a lot of thank yous, but thank you also very much for supporting us, for
Yes,
listening, for being there, and for all of your support. Thank you so
yes.
much.
Thank you to our 23,000 subscribers
Yes,
and
thank
viewers.
you. Thank you so much, mommies. You have a good night.
Good night. Happy
Rest.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Bye bye.